Yeah, this is a very good question. The issue of appearance, the brother's asking, how do we understand it? Because people place a lot of emphasis upon it. And besides that which is from the Sharia, such as a beard and so on and so forth, what about other forms of dressing, that Western dress, for example, that you might come, I remember sometimes some brothers come back home from work and be like, I can't wait to get rid of these clothes, man, this kuffar clothing. Or why are you wearing this kuffar clothing and things like this. Yeah, how do we understand this part of it now? There's a general ruling which we mentioned in the class concerning clothing. All clothing is haram, except it becomes haram due to how you earn it, due to a description of that particular clothing that might go against the Sharia, or due to the material in itself, like silk. Now, in terms of dressing, some people say the Prophet ﷺ, the mushrikeen, they wear the turban one way, it will turn it another way, meaning it differed. But no matter how much it differed in certain issues, the dress, it was like their dress. So how do we now understand it? For example, I'm from England. Can I really, as a Muslim, should I be wearing suit, tie, which is quite controversial, the issue of the tie? The ulama say is according to the urf, the customs of the people. So for example, what is impermissible is thawb shuhra, the clothing of fame that makes you stand out. So customarily, in places like Turkey or Egypt, the suit and even the tie is no longer considered to be specific to a particular religion or particular faith. Initially they said it was the tie, but the suit and the tie is not specific to a religion. It's just the general customary dress of Egypt. So in Egypt, for example, in Turkey, the imam could come with a suit and tie and give a khutbah. If he was to do that in Saudi Arabia, there'll be a riot. Yeah? In Yemen, for example, the imam could come on the minbar with a waist strap, lungi or sarung or ma'wis, whatever you want to call it. You could come with an izar and give the khutbah. If the imam was to come now with an izar and a short sleeve shirt and just write, we think, subhanallah. But it's normal for them. So it's according to the customs of the people. So if it's okay according to customs, there's no such thing, okay, this is Western dress, this is Nigerian dress. And the custom will mean amongst the Muslims globally. So here in Qatar, for example, customarily, or in Saudi Arabia, they wear the thawb. So now, if I was to wear Nigerian clothing, I will obviously stand out, right? So is it impermissible to wear? No. It's what stands out as amongst the Muslims globally. So they could look at me, they may guess it's Senegali, it's Chadi, they know Muslims dress like that, or people in Africa dress like that. But if it's something that's out of the bounds for all Muslims, that as soon as they see that's Abu Hanifah, due to the way they dress, then it's impermissible. So long as it fits the criteria of the Sharia, whether it's Kenyan, whether it's Nigerian clothing, it's not specific to a faith, it's absolutely fine. Now, saying that, there's some people that have issues the other way around, that wear Western clothing that I don't have issues with, but they have issues with you wearing Islamic, well, let's say Arab clothing. They'll be like, why are you wearing that, akhi man? Are you Pakistani? Look, for example, I used to wear Sawab qameez, and brothers had an issue with that. Why are you wearing Pakistani clothes? Why are you dressing like the Arabs? You're begging it too much. Why do you want to pretend to be an Arab? You're begging it. No. Whether we like it, we don't like it. Islam has a tradition. Whether you go to Somalia, Eritrea, Nigeria have a lot of clothing. But if you see somebody in a thawb, you generally recognize it as being what? Clothing of the Muslims. Whether we like it or not. We're not saying this is what the Prophet wore, but according to modern context, it is considered to be Islamic. So none of them should have a problem with each other. So you got all the bros who wear the jeans and the shirt. They just, why you wear that stuff? None should have a problem with the other. طيب. بارك الله فيك. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك.